I actually wanted to give you a quick little health update. But I paid $10 for this closed-in TV stand. So I wanted to show you a super good deal that I just got. It's time to wake up. Good morning. Welcome back to a new video. It is Thursday morning here. Just got Kaden ready for school. Amaya is staying home today. She does not feel good. She woke me up last night with a fever, so that is not fun. But I got him ready, got him fed, and got his lunch packed for today. I got my coffee made, and now we're just waiting until it's time to go. You're so sweet to me sometimes. So if y'all didn't know, everyone loves Zoe. Zoe's a Catahoula and Pit mix. She's my baby. And she's like obviously the family dog, but she's like my dog, right? So I got her for myself for Mother's Day. Didn't I? I did. Everybody was getting a dog and I wanted one too. So I got her for Mother's Day. But what's funny is, like, she's definitely a mama's girl. Like, obviously y'all see her follow me around all day. But when my husband is home, she acts like I don't exist. She sleeps on his side of the, she'll lay with him on his side of the bed. She will, like, pay attention to him and not pay attention to me and break my heart every day. Huh. You do that. I know you do. I know. But it's okay. I know hers means well. Hers gotta go outside. Let's go. Go potty, Mom. So today's video, I'm gonna be getting things done around the house. I need to do a little bit of organizing and cleaning today. I'll get some things done around the house and hopefully you enjoy. Alright, just finished up my workout. I'm making my daughter a quick second breakfast because we were up super early, so she's hungry again. So I'm making her some food real quick, and then I'm gonna hop in the shower and get myself ready for the day.
I thought of you as a friend who can't let go. But when you left, I could feel it go.
So I went and got myself ready for the day. I feel so much better. I always feel better when I just put myself together a little bit. I feel more confident, more productive. I can tackle the world. If you're ever struggling during the day, consider just getting yourself dressed. Maybe put a little makeup on or brush your hair. Maybe even put on your favorite shoes. Whatever it is, just makes you feel good. It's always important to take care of ourselves too. But I actually wanted to give you a quick little health update. So a couple weeks ago, I shared that I went to the doctor and I was having blood work done. And a lot of you asked like what had been going on and asked for me to give you an update on all of that. So we're gonna flash back in time. I'm gonna give you a little story time. So about 6 years ago, I had my son and I developed health-related anxiety. So after I had him, I had a lot of crazy symptoms. I think it was just my body trying to heal itself after having a C-section for the second time, and I did not have the best pregnancies or deliveries, so it was just really difficult. So my body was going through a lot, and at that time, I started to experience symptoms I had never felt before, and it scared me. I think a lot of it's just because I want to be here for my kids, so anything like health related scares me. I want to get to the bottom of it as quickly as possible because I just don't want anything to be wrong, and I get super anxious if it's related to health stuff when it comes to myself. So at that time, I started going to doctors. I started to get chest pain, numbness, tingling, blurred vision, all of it. And every time I'd go to the doctor, they would test me and they would say, hey, you're fine. Go home and relax. You have anxiety. And I dealt with this on and off for the past 6 years, and it wasn't until this year that I finally just like had enough. And I went to the doctor again to try to figure out like maybe there's something going on, maybe like my hormones are off or my vitamin levels are off. More blood work, all came back completely normal. And she said that she believes that I just need to seek out a therapist and get to the bottom of my anxiety and just really find ways to find like tools and ways to cope with it. So of course I took my doctor's advice and I started looking into finding a therapist. And my friend here on YouTube, Kelly from Kelly's Corner, she worked with BetterHelp, and I reached out to her privately. I asked her how she felt about it and if she felt like it helped, and she had nothing but great things to say about it. So I decided to sign up, and I have been working with my therapist for a couple weeks now, and I already feel like it has made such a huge difference. Just talking to someone who specializes in what I'm dealing with has been a game changer. If you have never heard of BetterHelp, it is a platform that offers online therapy. And BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy a lot more affordable and accessible. And I love that. It's already hard enough to reach out for help, but then to also find a therapist that works within your budget and within your schedule can be difficult. And with BetterHelp, you get to have therapy right at the comfort of your own home. So that is super nice for me. With BetterHelp, you take a short quiz and then you're matched with a licensed professional that will meet your specific needs. And for whatever reason, if maybe you and your therapist don't have the best communication, you can request a new therapist right away for free, no questions asked. So I really like that as well. They also have a couple different forms of communication, and I really like that a lot, because when I first started therapy, I didn't feel comfortable sitting down having like face-to-face conversation. I wanted to just kind of type out my feelings and send it to somebody, and I was able to do that. You have video chat, phone call, or a text live chat. I will say reaching out to a therapist after all these years has been probably one of the best things I've done for myself. It feels like I'm finally taking that next step to better my mental health, and I'm so proud of that. And I definitely encourage you guys, if you're struggling in any way, consider checking out BetterHelp. I'll have it linked down below, and you can also use that link to get 10% off your first month of therapy with a licensed professional specific to your needs. And yeah, I definitely stand behind BetterHelp. I think it's been such a huge help in my life so far, and I hope that it can help you in some way as well. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I appreciate it so much, but I also appreciate BetterHelp just being there to offer online, affordable, and accessible therapy. So I wanted to share with you my Facebook find from yesterday. So I actually drove about 30 minutes to go pick this up, and I know it's kind of random, but I paid $10 for this closed-in TV stand. I thought it was a hutch. The whole time I thought it was a hutch, but it was actually a TV stand. And I'm going to be utilizing it for hidden storage. I just want to share it with you guys though, because I'm so excited. And if you missed my video, I finished up the carport yesterday. So it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. Okay, so here is the hutch slash TV stand that I got. So what I'm gonna do is utilize it for all my tools. So it'll be hidden storage. It needs to be cleaned up, but it has this already in here, so I can add another like shelf. I just gotta close off the backside. And then I have drawers for like screws and small tools. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna eliminate all that, because I'm gonna go through all that. So that will be coming up in an upcoming video. I'm going to do a quick makeover on this just so it looks nicer. And yeah, I think it's going to be great. Okay, so the kids have switched rooms, and we are looking at chaos in here right now. Just because we brought this bed in, we kind of piled up all the toys over here, so I need to sort through all this stuff. I just need to go through everything. So it's a lot of work, but I'm going to tackle a lot of it today. We don't have the queen size mattress in yet, so we're waiting on that. And then my son's gonna get this bed, and we're gonna get rid of his bed, since his bed's a spring mattress and we like memory foam a lot better. So that's what I'm waiting on. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a lot of this stuff decluttered and organized. And then my daughter's dresser's in her closet. I'm gonna be pulling that out and kind of setting up the room with the furniture. So I have the other nightstand like this outside. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that in. And yeah, get it all kind of set up. Y'all, I forgot to lay out meat for dinner. Oh, if we're just gonna do like spaghetti and keep it simple. I always forget. And then it's like almost dinner time and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to lay out something for dinner. Like, what are we gonna eat? So here's your reminder, lay out dinner. If you're seeing this in time. I know I usually post my videos around like 6 o'clock. Body. By the way, y'all are gonna think we're completely nuts, but I don't know if I mentioned it yet or not, but we're getting rid of our pool. Did I tell you guys that? But yeah, we're getting rid of our pool. We gave it to my little brother and my sister-in-law because we just don't have the time to maintain it. I feel like it's stayed green more this year than it stayed clear, and it's become such a hassle. With it raining here a lot, it's really hard to keep up with it. So we decided the pool days are not for us. We're just gonna do like a bounce house with a splash pad next year instead, and just keep it simple with like, you know, sprinklers and stuff like that for the kids to play in. It's just too much maintenance and it takes up a large part of our yard. So we're actually gonna do away with it. All the plants I planted, we're gonna move to like the fence line and change it up again, you know, because that's how we roll. We change our minds all the time. And can I just be real for a second? Y'all, look at our yard. Oh, it's just hideous. It's not hideous, but it's bad. Like, look how grown up everything is. We haven't had time to mow or anything. We've been so busy. Honey, don't eat the grass. And then y'all were right. Everyone commented and said, that's not gonna last. Grass is gonna grow. You were right. It looks so bad. Hi. At least Zoe don't judge me. Huh. Huh. Oh, I know. Where's your squeaker? Is a squeaker in there? Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's right there. Look at it over here too. It's so bad. It's gotten so bad, but we're actually going to spend our weekend doing yard work. We don't have any plans this weekend, so that's what we're going to do. And it's just too hot during the day to mow, and then the afternoons have been so busy by the time I pick up the kids, get dinner done, get bedtime routine. Like, I usually do the yard work in the afternoon. I've been slacking, but it'll get done eventually. It happens. It's life. But it feels nice outside. It's cold in the house because I have the AC turned down, but it's hot as heck outside. And I know when you turn your AC up, then it like just gets hot inside quick. But oh, ow, shoot, that's hot. But it feels nice out here. Soaking in some vitamin D. Relaxing for a minute before I get in there and start tackling that mess. At this point, the goal was really just to clean up the room, and then I will go back in just a few minutes and start decluttering. I'm going to focus on the bookshelf today, getting rid of a lot of books that the kids don't read, and focus on getting rid of like the little trinkets and stuff that are broken. I noticed that we have a lot of small little toys that are broken at the bottom of bins, so I took the time today to go ahead and get rid of that stuff and just try to minimize the space as best as I could. after getting all of my son's stuff out of the room, like his big toy box and stuff, I went ahead and pulled out my daughter's dresser. The only reason why it was in the closet for the time being was because the kids were sharing a room over the summer, which was really fun, by the way. The kids really enjoyed that, but since school's back in, I just knew that it was time for them to have their own space again. And if you have kids that are at like the school age, then you can probably totally relate to this, but once school got started and we were about 2 weeks into it, I definitely noticed that when they got home from school, they were tired and they just needed their own spaces. And also the new really wore off pretty quick. So when it came to keeping the room tidy, one of the kids was doing a great job at it and the other one wasn't. And it was like, overall, it just didn't work out long term, which is totally fine. Like I said, it was great for over the summer. It was fun to try and they really enjoyed it, but we definitely realized that that was not going to work out, long term. So yeah, we're doing a little switcheroo again. And in case you're curious about my whole office space that I just did, it's honestly not a big deal. I didn't really need the office space. I made it because the room was available while the kids were sharing a room. And I, a lot of times, will edit in my bed or at the kitchen table, or heck, sometimes I even go in my closet and my truck. And the shed out back occasionally, if I need a quiet space to do like voiceovers and stuff. So not a big deal to me. I don't mind not having like a designated space. I think the hardest part now is really just going to be decluttering all the spaces again and kind of rearranging all this stuff. Again, trying to just kind of get things back in order. But, at the end of the day, when it comes to your home, you have to try new things and see how they work. And if they don't work, no big deal. Then you just try something different. So a majority of her toys are in these two bins right here. I'll show you guys. I got these from Walmart, and they're awesome. They're stackable. You can also just slide them up underneath the bed. So for now, I'm just going to set these in the closet. Once we get her mattress in here, I'll be able to slide, these back up underneath the bed and stuff. But for now, we'll just stick them in the closet. Maybe, if I can get it in there. So I'm going to go ahead and clear off the bed now and make the bed, even though it's not obviously the right size. I want to mention again, because I know I'm going to have people who skip around and they're going to be like, what the heck is going on? But the queen size mattress I ordered has not been delivered yet. It's on the way. It'll be here in a couple days. But in the meantime, we went ahead and switched everything because my husband was home from work and he was able to help me. So while I had his help, we went ahead and did the whole switch before I even got the mattress in. So no big deal. It's working for now. But I can't wait to get the new mattress in so that way this doesn't look crazy. By the way, that little comforter at the end of the bed, the one I'm using as a layering piece with the pin tuck design, I got that from Amazon like years ago. I am going to try my best to link it if it's still available. I don't even know if I'll be able to find it, so I'm just going to go to my purchase history and type in comforter and see if it pops up. But it is awesome quality and I love the way it looks. Like I feel like it's just like one of those like timeless looks, especially for like a little girl's room. So if you're interested, I'll try my best to find a link or something similar. But now I'm moving on to decluttering the books. We accumulate a lot of books. We love to read, and it doesn't take long for it to pile up fast. And I've noticed that we had a lot of books that the kids have never been interested in. Like we've tried to sit down and read them and they're just like not into it. So I went ahead and decluttered them. There was a lot that I was holding on to in the hopes that, okay, well maybe they'll be interested, but it's just taking up space and it's time to minimalize our spaces again. I'll be the first to admit, I accumulate a lot of stuff. Y'all, it's a work in progress. I'm a work in progress, aren't we all? Like we're all learning, and yeah, what can I say? I need a lot of work, but I am making progress though. I got rid of a ton of stuff. I'm donating a lot of this, and I'm probably going to go back through it again once I redecorate the whole room and get it all sorted out and really just see what all we have moving forward. But it does feel good to have less. I feel like less is definitely more. All right. Made a lot of progress there. Our collection of rocks. Caden has found all of these. Most of them are from restaurants. Like all these. We go out to eat, he'll snag a few. And this is from our backyard. I love it. So cute. So, random fun fact, when I was little, I actually loved rocks as well. Like, I actually have a rock collection, which is kind of funny. I need to pull it out of the closet. So, I have a bin of keepsake stuff, and there's just a couple things that I just never got rid of, and one is my little box of rocks. And it's kind of cute because I actually want to give them to Caden, but my grandpa actually gave them to me, and he passed away when I was young, so definitely one of those sentimental items I would never get rid of, and I would love to show him because they have like beautiful designs in the rocks, and I think he would get a kick out of it knowing that mommy used to collect rocks too. So yeah, I think it's cute. But anyway, moving on, I got that black cubicle out of there, and for now I'm kind of like stacking things that are coming out of this room into the hallway. And in my next video, I will share with you me decluttering my son's bedroom and kind of getting that room cleaned up at least, and just kind of set up, kind of like I'm doing with her room, and then go in and start, you know, redesigning the space. I don't want to go into the whole like makeover process until our spaces are clean and organized, because if you try to work in a disaster, it just already turns into a disaster, and then you have a double disaster. So that's just not, I'm trying to be smart about this. Clean, declutter first, and then jump into all the redesigning and makeover projects. Working hard on this space. I have a lot of work to do still though. I had to paint, I'm going to be doing trim work on the walls, and I figured I'd show you like an overview of the room while I chat about my ideas. And I'll also possibly pop up some photos here, or maybe just show you my phone. So the ideas I have, number one is to paint. I definitely see like a really pretty creamy white on the walls in here. I love that this room is so bright as it is, but I feel like a creamy white would really just make the room look so fresh and clean, with new like linen oat looking curtains going from floor to ceiling, and lots of trim work. I'm going to do all the picture molding all on the walls. I love that look so much, and it's something that's a little intimidating. I actually did picture molding in my master bathroom. Love it. It is a lot of work though. It's a really tedious, time-consuming project, but it makes such a huge statement, and doing this whole room is like a big undertaking, but I think I can do it. I think it'll turn out really pretty. So that's one of the things I want to do. Paint. I've been thinking about building like a bench seat for underneath the window that's right in front of me, and then possibly building like a built-in next to it to store like books and all the cute little knickknacks that my daughter has accumulated over time. I think that'd be really beautiful. Or leave this wall open as it is, and then on the wall where this little cubicle is, build a desk with built-ins for all the arts and supplies. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet. I figured once we get the queen bed in and then we get the other nightstand in, I can really get a feel for how much space I have and what I can do. I don't want to close the room in and make it feel tight. I want it to, obviously if I do built-ins, it's going to be permanent and it'll stay for a while. It'll be a, you know, not a super expensive project, because I like to do my projects on a tight budget and I try to find ways to save money, but it'll still be a project that I work hard on and that will last for a while. So I want to make sure I make the right decision. So y'all let me know in the comments, what do you think? Should I do a built-in up underneath the window and have like really pretty, like a bench seat? Let me show you what I'm talking about, kind of give you an idea. I think it'd be so pretty. And she requested a space to sit and read. So I'm like, okay, I just need to find the perfect space. Let me see. Look how pretty this is. Isn't that beautiful? So having like a bench seat up underneath the window with the built-in here, and then it would still leave the space open over there so I could have the nightstand. Or, let me show you another option. We could do the whole shebang like this. Let's see if the glare, sorry. I probably should have just showed you this as a screenshot. Or I could do something like that. I love it. I love both of them ideas. But I also love the idea of just doing a desk and built-in on this other wall. I don't know what to do yet. We'll see. Time will tell. I'll start with the picture molding and all the paint and kind of get a feel for how the room looks, and then go from there. But it's gonna be fun. I feel like girls' rooms are so much fun because there's so much more to, I don't know, do for a girl space. I have great ideas for my son's room, and as soon as I'm done in here, I will move into his room and do the same, like just do a whole refresh in his space. And I want to do a Nerf wall in his room with like lights behind it. I have lots of ideas. That's a whole nother video. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to refresh the space and get my creative wheels spinning again. But I'm going to take my time this go around and not rush the project. It's going to be a slow process, and I'll share that with you over time. But I am excited about it. So now I'm going to go ahead and move the treadmill. I have gotten so many comments on this treadmill wanting to know where I got it. It is a very compact treadmill. I mean, as you can see from like my size compared to the treadmill. But they no longer sell this particular one. It's the FYC brand, but they don't have this exact color or style anymore. It's totally different, so I'm sorry, I can't link it. But I folded that up, moving it out of the way because I'm now going to move in the new dresser in between the bathroom and closet door. So my ultimate goal is to get all the workout equipment out of the bedrooms and out of the house completely. But I'm not getting rid of it because I do use it, obviously, but I'm considering making myself like a little workout space in the carport that I'm working on redesigning as well. I know I have lots of projects going on, but I like projects that keep me occupied, and I feel like they are my creative outlet, especially during like stressful times. It's a great way for me to escape, so I love my projects. But I went ahead and put this dresser right where the treadmill is, and then I'm just going to style it with a vase and greenery that I already had on hand, just to put something there for now until I'm ready to tackle this room. So I wanted to show you a super good deal that I just got. I had to run to Walmart to get medicine for my daughter because we were completely out, and I found these for $6.46 a piece. So I got 2 of them, and I'm actually going to stack one on top of the other and create a table, like a little side table. I think it's gonna be so cute. I had to run and grab a hose, so I got a 100-foot hose, that way I can water my plants over here because the hose I have does not reach. So I'm gonna go hook this up to the other hose and drag it out here and water my plants.
What are you doing?
Cutting my hose. I'm gonna water my plants. Are you scared to be on camera?
Want me to roll it out?
Look what I got. Found those on clearance. I'm gonna make it into like a little side table and put a round board on top and paint it all the same color.
Make me some ham. And I want some ham. I want some ham. Mom, is this a new hose?
Yes, it is. Look in there one more time.
Come on.
What if a snake came out and got you? Will you hook this to the other hose for me and turn it on?
You want me to turn it on?
What's wrong?
Mom, can you go make me some ham?
I'm not making you ham. We just had dinner.
No.
Yes, we did.
No.
I love you. Are you making the hose? It feels like it. I feel like I've been waiting for hours. Look at my truck. It needs. Don't pour over me.
Don't pour over.
Why? Our yard is so grown. Baby, it looks like we haven't done yard work in a year.
I know. Should have been doing this tomorrow when I'm doing the yard.
I want to swing so bad. My, what do they call that? What is it called whenever you have like that thought in your mind to do something intrusive? My intrusive thoughts.
I have some good news. Okay, the good news is, well, I also have some bad news. The bad news is my stomach still hurts, but the popsicle is helping my throat, and it doesn't hurt anymore. Uh-huh.
Okay, so I made pizza and spaghetti tonight. So spaghetti's for tomorrow night instead of tonight because I really just didn't want spaghetti. I was craving pizza. So I had pizza for dinner. I already have dinner made for tomorrow night, so that's gonna be super nice to not have to cook. And I can continue working on decluttering and cleaning up the house. Tomorrow I'm gonna start a new video working on my son's bedroom, getting it all cleaned out, getting all my office stuff out of there and figuring out a solution for that. So that is the game plan for the next video, hopefully the next video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching and hanging out. Thank you guys for letting me vent at the beginning of the video. I appreciate you guys listening to me and like some of the things I've been going through. Y'all have been so supportive, and I hope you know it means the world to me. It really does. I feel like I open up to you guys a lot, and y'all do the same in the comments, and it just makes me feel like we have a great connected community, and I appreciate it more than you know. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I am gonna quickly clean up the house. I think I already said that, but I'm gonna do like a quick cleanup and close out the video with a little cleaning motivation. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I will see you all in my next one. Bye y'all.